Hey, everyone! This video will recommend some plugins for the Pi I'm using. First, I would like to recommend a Pi Web Access plugin to everyone. It can perform web page search and content extraction. It's very simple to install if you want to. Just execute this one line of command. After installation, reload the Pi, or you can use it by restarting the Pi. The previous video also demonstrated it to everyone. Search for the top 10 videos on Bilibili. It can be seen that the search tool is used to search for web pages here. Then use the Fetch tool to extract the content of the web page. By default, when using the search tool, it will open the browser for you to confirm. I don't like this complicated process. I hope AI can directly tell me the results found by the search. To solve this problem, you can create websearch.json under the .py directory at home. Then write this line of content. Next, I would like to recommend the works developed by the same author, the plugin for Pi MCP Adapter. This plugin allows Pi to use the MCP service. The author Pi has written an article, Why You May Not Need MCP. He prefers to skip MCP. Write directly about simple CLA tools. However, the existing MCP ecosystem does indeed have some tools. I haven't found a suitable tool to replace it for now. Take the IDA Pro MCP project as an example. It already has 9.3k stars. It requires MCP client support to be used. Next, I would like to recommend something to you. The Pi Powerline Footer plugin developed by the same author. This plugin can change the status bar of Pi to a Powerline style. I have already installed it. The bottom will also display the latest question you raised. By default, when you start Pi, there will be a 30-second pop-up window. We need to press any button to close this pop-up window. I personally don't really like this pop-up window. To solve this problem, you can find the configuration file for Pi. Add the silent startup configuration line. Now let's restart the Pi. Then there will be no 30-second pop-up. Next, I would like to recommend this to you. Plugin to improve cache hit rate. Take DeepSeek as an example. The price of a cache hit is much lower than that of a cache miss. When we have multiple rounds of conversation, if duplicate prompts and context are detected, it will use the cached hit price. So what we need to do is to improve the cache hit rate as much as possible. I have installed this plugin. I can see my daily conversations. The cache hit rate is 65%. This plugin will display the cache hit rate here. For this kind of everyday question, the cache hit rate is relatively low. If it's about writing code, the cache hit rate can be increased to 99%. Next, I would like to recommend the Planning Mode plugin in the Pi example plugins. By default, Pi is having all the permissions of the current user. You can also use all the CLI tools. The Planning Mode plugin can restrict Pi to only having read-only capabilities. If you want to install this plugin, you can copy the Plan Mode folder. Under the home directory's Pi/agent/extensions directory, I have now installed this plugin. Enter /plan in Pi. Press Enter to enter the planning mode. In planning mode, the AI has completed your question. It will prompt what needs to be done next. You can choose to carry out the current plan, or stay in the planning mode, or improve the current plan. Okay, that's all for this video. This video is just an introduction to some plugins to attract more discussion. If anyone has any more useful plugins or tips, please share them. Also, welcome to communicate and discuss in the comment section some common uses of Pi. I won't give too much introduction here. I'd recommend you ask questions directly in Pi, because the prompt for Pi includes the path to the document. When you ask questions to AI, it will automatically read the document, then solve your doubts. I will also post my profile information in the video's introduction. Thank you all for watching.